Hello and welcome to another live edition of Trojan TV News. I'm David Supis.
And I'm Thomas Weininger.
Now, Thomas, you're usually our guy for Twitter.
That's right.
But me and you are wearing the same shirt, so I thought it would be cool if you just anchored at the desk with me.
I like the idea.
So let's go ahead and send it over to Tweets with Andrew today.
Thanks, guys. Our first tweet comes from Park Hill Men's Soccer. Save the date. Come dine with us on March 26th at the Chipotle on Boardwalk to raise funds for the Park Hill Soccer program. In other Twitter news, the Avengers released their second trailer this morning for Avengers Endgame. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go watch it. The movie is set for an official release on April 26th. That's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to follow us on Trojan TV News for daily updates about the show. Now let's take it back to the desk.
Thank you, Andrew and Thomas. I'm sure that you saw that new Avengers trailer. It is crazy.
I can't wait for that movie.
I'm stoked.
I'm so stoked.
I'm so stoked for this new movie. And also, I'm stoked for what's new in Trojan TV. So let's go ahead and take it over there. If you submitted an application to the Park Hill Professional Studies program for next year, your next step is a professional interview. Please check your student email to help you prepare. Interviews will be taking place at multiple locations: Lead Innovation Studio on Friday, April 5th, Park Hill High School on Monday, April 8th, and Tuesday, April 9th, and lastly, our inferior high school, Park Hill South, on Thursday, April 11th, and Friday, April 12th. If you have any questions, please respond directly to the email that you have received.
The A-plus College of the Week is Northwest Missouri State University, home of the Bearcats and 6 national football championships in the last 20 years. Also alma mater of Coach Tobin, Coach Josh Hood, Mrs. Larson, Mrs. Greider, Mr. Haskell, Miss Jarman Sandow, Miss Martin, Miss Padilla, and Mr. Potter. Students that finish the A-plus program can receive up to $3,000 in scholarships, making it our A-plus College of the Week. Students at Northwest also will receive a free laptop and free textbooks. To learn more about earning money for college, visit Mrs. Rees or Mr. Abundance in the A-plus office.
TV Club members, make sure that you are in the broadcasting room right after school on Tuesday when we get back from spring break to pick up equipment for Seattle. Also, if you're going to J-Day on that Monday, be in the district office parking lot at 6 a.m. Seniors, you're not going to want to miss this announcement. Jostens will be here one last time to deliver graduation announcements on Tuesday, March 26th, right after school in the lobby conference room. Please note that this is your last chance to grab those announcements and that the Jostens rep will only be here until 2:50, so you'll need to stop by immediately after dismissal. Well, Thomas, I know that I'm not going to be here next year, but so are some other kids. Some kids from Park Hill are actually going to be going to Park Hill South. Is that right?
That's very true, yeah. So I caught up with a couple kids with a specific situation, so let's learn more about that.
The 2019-2020 school year will certainly be different for everyone, but to a select few, it will seem more unfamiliar than usual.
My sister's a junior at Park Hill, and I'll be redistricted to go to South my freshman year.
Ava Holmes is experiencing something most incoming freshmen don't, and her situation has some confused.
Redistricting is redistributing students from our current schools into, in this case, a different number of schools.
But these aren't your average sisters. Ava and her older counterpart are closer than most.
I was really excited to get to go to high school with her and to, play on the same volleyball team and have that experience together.
Only the hardest part isn't the different commutes, or even the change of colors.
Just knowing that we're going to be so far apart and rivals at this point.
These sisters didn't just accept their fate. In fact, they did everything in their power to change it.
My mom has contacted the superintendent and almost everyone on the board and in the Park Hill School District to see if I could grandfather with my sister.
However, there are rules in place.
The boundary lines are the boundary lines, and so we don't, there's not a lot of exceptions.
Although Ava has made her feelings clear.
Not good. I do not want to go to South.
Others are confident that the transition will be seamless.
Once the first day of school happens next year, and everyone is in their school, they meet their teacher, they meet their principal, they get kind of the lay of the land, they know how they're going to get to and from school, they know the bus routes. It just becomes normal.
Here's hoping. For Trojan TV News, I'm Thomas Weininger with Riley Estes.
Thank you, Thomas. Our student of the day is Cassidy Wagner. Yeah, thanks, Thomas. You did a great job on that package. Student of the day is Cassidy Wagner and Jared Reyes, nominated by Mrs. McFeeters for working diligently on the AP French practice. Congratulations, and be sure to pick up your free cookie coupon at reception.
Today's student birthdays are Leia Fonseca, Kaylin Mars, Ezekiel Sallow, and Peyton Sosna. Staff birthdays are Mr. Copeland, the custodian, and Mr. Muhammad. Happy birthday to all the students and staff who will celebrate their birthday over spring break.
Especially a big birthday shout out to our own Andrew Resack, whose birthday is over spring break. And be sure to have a great rest of your March 14th. Today is actually Pi Day, Thomas, 314. That's pretty cool.
Sick.
Have a great rest of your day, Trojans. I'm David Sutis.
And I'm Thomas Weiniger. Have a great spring break.